Hey everyone, it's Mark, and today we're taking a look at a Moorish sovereign citizen who's also a Karen, and she refuses to accept the ticket. Let's roll the video.
How do you turn this around? Shoot. Okay. License and badge number, please. Sir, license and badge number, please.
What's that?
It looks like Gillum 37...
3739.
Okay, Gillum
Yes,
37. What's your emergency, sir?
What's my what?
Emergency. What's your emergency?
The reason I stopped you today is because your tags, your license plate has been expired since 2013. When I run it, it shows to have been it got suspended in 2014. That's the reason for the stop.
My question was, what's your emergency? Do you have an emergency? Is there a articulable cause for concern? Why did you pull me over if there's no emergency?
That's why. It's your suspended license plate.
So you don't have an emergency?
By no means does a traffic stop require there to be an emergency. The officer had a valid reason for stopping you. You have an expired license plate.
Because I would love to help you if you have an emergency.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I would love to help you if you have an emergency, sir.
Yes, ma'am. It's a traffic stop. It's not an emergency. Do you have a driver's license with you?
Well, are you making any assumptions or presumptions here today?
I can't hear you still.
Are you making any assumptions or presumptions here today?
Ma'am, I just need to see your driver's license.
Well, you're under the assumption that I drive.
Oh, stop with the nonsense. You're driving the car. You're sitting in the driver's seat. The car didn't drive there by itself. You can call it traveling all you want, but in reality, you drove it.
Am I what?
You're under the assumption that I drive.
Okay. Do you have a driver's
What's your
license?
articulable reason for stopping me?
Okay. Do you have a driver's license with you today or an ID? Any form of identification?
I don't drive, I travel, sir.
What's that, ma'am?
I don't drive, I travel.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license or
I don't drive. So do I have to show you any kind of driver's license by law?
Yes, you have to show them your driver's license. You're traveling by means of driving in Houston, Texas. And Texas is one of the 50 states of the United States, and in all 50 states, you're required to have a valid driver's license when operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway.
Yes, ma'am.
I have you on camera saying that I, by law, have to show you a driver's license.
That's correct. Yes, ma'am. You do.
That's kind of inaccurate. Can you call your supervisor? And are you familiar? Are you familiar with the consular notification manual?
Am I what?
Are you familiar with the consular notification manual?
Okay. Yes. Thanks, Sergeant. Hey, I need you to come by over here.
There's no such thing as a sovereign citizen. There's no such thing as a sovereign citizen. It's an oxymoron.
Oh, you are 100% a sovereign citizen, and a terrible one at that.
We're going to be Katy Freeway, Service Road, outbound, just past Very Active. So if you make the U-turn at Very Active.
Law of the flags.
Ma'am, I have my supervisor on the way, okay?
Okay.
Once again, will you provide me with your driver's license or any form of
Are you making
identification?
any assumptions or presumptions here today?
Okay.
You don't have an emergency. Are you aware that it is a federal crime to pull over an individual without an emergency?
What's that, ma'am?
Are you aware that it is a federal crime to pull over an individual without an emergency? You use your lights and sirens, they're still on.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Are you aware that it is against the law? It is a federal crime for you to pull someone over using your lights and sirens where there is no emergency.
Okay, ma'am. I just need to see your driver's
Well, I
license.
put you on notice that it is a federal crime. My charge for this stop is $10,000.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Okay.
You agree? $10,000. Gillum 3739.
39. Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
the street, and are you on the main lane? I'm sorry, sir.
You turn at an area after and you're on the service road. You'll see us.
I can't believe when I need that information, I can't find it. I'm gonna try to look for my documentation. I'm gonna try to look for my documentation in the backseat of the car. I'm not trying to get any weapons. I don't have any weapons. I don't own any weapons. I'm just gonna look in the backseat to see if I can find
what documentation are you
the documentation I need to give you.
Also known as sovereign citizen nonsense that she printed off of some website.
I cannot believe, where the heck could it go? And just so you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and wave the flag.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna get it to stay there. Let's do it right here. That's good enough for me. That's my flag. American flag, the true American flag.
You serious?
Were you able to find the document that you were
No,
looking for?
I think I might have put it underneath the seat, and I can't really grab it right now. It's like a bunch of paperwork. I must have put it in the back seat, in the trunk, and I can't get out. Oh, let me give you this. Oh wait, hold on, let me put it in the camera real quick.
What is this?
Let me put it in the camera real quick. Give me my property back.
Well, I'll show it to you.
Give me my property back really quick, please.
Okay.
So I can put it in the camera, sir. And he won't give my property back.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Good morning.
Name
I'm
and
Sergeant
badge
Ham with the
number.
Houston Police Department.
Sergeant Ham.
Yes,
What's
ma'am.
your badge
How are you
number?
doing today?
Good. What's your badge number, please?
I'm sorry?
Badge number?
I can't hear you.
Your badge number.
Okay, supervisor don't have badge number. It's just Sergeant Ham, ma'am.
Okay, Sergeant Ham. Got you. So he took my property, just so you know.
Okay.
You might want to review that information.
Okay, ma'am. Just give me 1 second.
I also have this. This information too. I'm waiting to give them this. I don't know that they need it because I gave them my travel card.
No, they don't need that because that's not a government-issued ID. That's just some fake Moorish ID that you bought off a sovereign citizen website, and it has no legal meaning whatsoever.
I asked them if they were familiar with the consular notification manual. He didn't seem familiar. He didn't even. It doesn't even seem like he knew what it was. So we gonna prove this shit again, because the last time I did this shit, I didn't have a camera rolling. I was too nervous, and it worked out just fine. Actually, the cop was trying to get a little aggressive. I noticed that he was reaching for his gun, and he said, "Oh no, this is my taser." I'm like, "No, taser looks completely different. I'm telling you right now, you are not reaching for your taser, sir. Do you have any intentions of harming me, harming my property, damaging me, killing me? Do you have any intentions of doing any kind of harm to me whatsoever?" And then he got nervous. I asked him to call his supervisor. They also let me go. And it's a federal crime. They pulled me over. He ran my information without any crime, and they have their lights and sirens on.
The crime is that you're driving with an expired license plate.
Well, he had the sirens on.
A few minutes later.
I'm going to take some time to do a little light reading. A little light reading. While I wait, because clearly $10,000 doesn't mean anything to them.
I think you're delusional if you really think you're gonna see a single cent of that $10,000.
And this is what I'm going to press. I'm going to take some time to do a little light reading. A little light reading. While I wait, because clearly $10,000 doesn't mean anything to them. I think you're delusional if you really think you're going to see a single cent of that $10,000. And this is what I'm going to press. I'm going to take some time to do a little light reading. pulled me over and ran my information. You don't even have an emergency. You don't even know if I'm within your jurisdiction. Hello.
There's a bunch of dead air here, so I'm going to jump ahead towards the end, where the officers return to the vehicle.
Hello.
Okay, Miss Littles, you can one citation. What's that?
Amra.
What's that?
Amra.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. You're getting one citation?
No, I do not accept.
Okay, that's okay.
I do not accept. You don't have jurisdiction.
Not having valid driver's license, not having proof of financial responsibility, and then your tags being expired.
I do not accept.
Date, time, and court location all right here. Attach all the pamphlet. There's a website
I
and phone
need
number to
the
call.
name and badge number of all the individuals here.
This is
gonna
Sergeant
cost you $10,000 each of you.
Officer Salih.
No, I asked for name and badge number.
And Matthew McMurtry.
8728 Sally SALLE.
Would you like to sign in the yellow box? This is not a plea of guilt. Just saying you're going to show up for court.
Absolutely not. I do not consent.
Your consent isn't required. You're still getting the ticket.
Okay. Have a safe day, ma'am.
No, I don't want it.
Do you want your card?
I do not consent. I'll write down whatever you need. Give me my card. Give me my card.
Ma'am.
I need my property. I will write down whatever you need.
I can't hear you.
You can hear me just fine.
I cannot hear you.
Well, I believe that you can.
You have to speak up a little bit. I cannot hear you, ma'am.
I believe that you can.
I can't.
Well, I don't want to raise my voice or yell because you might try to say that I'm trying to be combative. I'm not trying to be combative. Can I have my property, please?
Okay. You're also getting a citation. If you,
no, I do not consent.
You
do not have jurisdiction.
Hold on. Just listen real quick.
I do not consent.
If you throw the citation on the ground and you litter, you will be going to jail.
No, I will not. You don't have jurisdiction.
Right,
I am Amra. I do not consent.
No, we're not doing that.
Please do not do that, sir. Do not. You cannot force me to contract with you. You cannot force me.
Have a great day, ma'am.
You cannot force me to contract with you. No. I do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. You do not have jurisdiction.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Have a great day. You're also getting a ticket for littering. You don't want this?
I do not consent. You do not have any consent over my situation.
Okay.
You do not have jurisdiction. This is the card. They can act like they don't know, but they know. Especially the so-called supervisor. And I forgot to ask the supervisor if he's familiar with the consular notification manual. And that's what I'm about to ask them when they come back. We're going to get the consular a part of this conversation.
All right, ma'am. That's for you.
Absolutely
You're
not.
already getting another ticket for
Absolutely
littering.
not. Are you familiar with the consular notification manual?
Ma'am.
Are you familiar with the consular notification manual? It's going to cost you $10,000 for this stop. $10,000, sir, for this stop.
Well, good luck with that.
Just like I told you, you don't take no fucking contracts. You cannot be forced into contract. And that's how you do it.
That's how you do what exactly? Get a littering ticket on top of your traffic tickets? Sure, you didn't accept the tickets, but that doesn't mean they magically just go away. You still gotta deal with them, and if you refuse to deal with them, then you're just gonna get a warrant issued for your arrest. I would like to give a huge thank you to all my channel members for your support. All of you are awesome. And that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.